Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Triangles Meditation Group. Today is November 16th, 2020, and we extend a warm welcome to some of the members of the International Agni Yoga Society, some of whom are joining us here today. Another stream of the Ageless Wisdom teachings, and very similar in many ways to the work of triangles. For Agni Yoga places a real focus on the use of the power of thought across distance to distribute and spiritual energy. And so we're really fortunate today to have Marina Bernardi, who is the facilitator, president of the Community of Living Ethics, and Dot Maver, who's the co-founder of the Global Silent Minute, who will be sharing with us for the full program today about their most recent, and I believe their first international conference that took place at the community in Italy from October 1st to the 4th. And so we really welcome their presence with us today. So just to introduce the work of triangles for people who may be new to it, that's why we hold this webinar each week. And so if you are new to this work and find after participating in the webinar that you might like to form a triangle, you can place your name in our chat box, or you can just contact us through email. Reach out to 2 other people on the webinar who might very well agree to form a triangle with you. And also on our website, triangles.org, we have a short, brief questionnaire that you can fill out, and it will enable you to enter into a secure online portal where you can find other people who are also looking to form triangles from all parts of the world. And the other reason we come together each week is for people who are already members of triangles. We meet together in order to support and strengthen the Triangles Network through participation in our visualization. So just to say that there is a subjective bond that unites all people who seek to love and serve through this work of triangles. No matter how wide the differences of race, class, creed, economic situation, religious affiliation, or political conviction might be, Triangles partners bridge across these barriers to share an unbreakable unity of purpose within the immense diversity of human thought and belief. The work involves simply a daily visualization technique using the power of thought and prayer to uplift and transform consciousness. 3 people agree to vivify their triangular link, connecting them with each other on a daily basis. As they visualize the energy of their triangle circulating, they extend that circulatory energy to include all other triangle workers throughout the world, visualizing a vast interlocking network of triangles pulsating with the energy of lighted goodwill. This generated energy is then released by sounding the great invocation, a world prayer, which serves as a powerful tool for grounding the energies, providing the substance through which the plan can work out on earth. So if you're new to this work and respond to this idea of planetary service, please consider forming a triangle. Or if you are already a member of triangles, please consider forming another. This is the way the network spreads. This is the way more light enters into our world. For the more people who participate in this work, the more spiritual energy will be released through the planetary etheric network. Together we're working to make our planet a lighted house. So as we do each week, we'll begin with a brief visualization. followed by the sounding of a mantra. So let's visualize our planet as a sphere of lighted energy. Visualize within that sphere a triangle composed of the three primary planetary centers: Shambhala, the planetary head center; the spiritual hierarchy, the planetary heart; and humanity, the planetary throat. Visualize the energies circulating and flowing in all directions around the triangle, from point to point, merging and blending the 3 points, filling the triangle with light. Now superimposed upon that triangle, visualize a 5-pointed star. This is the star of the world teacher, linking east and west, past and present, radiating the energy of love, wisdom. At each point of the star, the sphere of his activity, stands an outpost of his consciousness, the 5 planetary centers. Visualize the energies radiating forth from the center of the triangle through the 5 points of the planetary star. London, Darjeeling, New York, Geneva, Tokyo. Visualize these outpouring energies enlivening small groups gathering everywhere, aiding them to focus and direct the energies into the consciousness of all humanity, solving its problems, creating right human relations, restoring peace on earth. Radiance are we and power. We stand forever with our hands stretched out, linking the heavens and the earth, the inner world of meaning and the subtle world of glamour. We reach into the light and bring it down to meet the need. We reach into the silent place and bring from thence the gift of understanding. Thus with the light we work and turn the darkness into day. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So now we're going to turn it over to Marina and Dot to share with us. Marina, can you unmute? Okay, great. So welcome to both of you, and it's your show now.
Yes.
I think it's our show, Kathy, and I thank you so much, and to Michael behind the scenes, magnificent. And I must say, Kathy, as you and Marina and I have been working as a triangle preparing for this, it occurred to me as you were just sharing that Marina and I actually met through a triangle.
Ah,
yeah,
nice.
With Michael Lindfield.
Nice.
And this is many years ago now. So yeah, so the triangle work is indeed very aligned with every work on the planet. So we just want to begin by saying that this 4-day online conference was indeed held as an organizational effort through the Community of Living Ethics. However, it was online, and so it, thanks to Mikhail Crow, who is also on this call today, and his magnificent tech team, was available throughout the world, honoring 100 years of Agni Yoga. And the title, Humanity in the Cosmos, Our Focus and Challenge for the Future. And the essential purpose was that all groups come together as one international Agni Yoga community, acknowledging, honoring, and articulating the learnings of the past 100 years as we cross the threshold and look to the future, to the next 100 years of Agni Yoga. So wonderful. Over to you, Marina.
Yeah, I am also very happy to be here. And I could never imagine when Michael, Dot, and I began with our triangle. We worked just to give light and strength to the Agni Yoga in the world, just simply this. And I could never believe that then our cooperation would have developed in this way. Mm-hmm. And I will introduce a small ritual that is the one that we used during the conference, because it was a challenge performing a ritual online, but we found a way to do it through images and sounds. And it's based on the painting of Nicholas Roerich, The Flowers of Timur. And in this painting, probably most of you know it, there are several towers with a flame on the top of them. And I would think that today, in this epoch, which is the epoch of groups, each tower represents a group. The tower in itself is the group personality, and the group personalities are a little far one from the other, each one in own uniqueness of task and notes and qualities and characteristics. But on the top of them, a fire is burning, a flame is there, and the flame represents the essential unity of all the groups in the world, not only the Agni Yoga groups, obviously. But the Agni Yoga groups are those who are more sensitive to the fire, because fire is in their name itself. Yeah. And so our ritual, we will present it to you today. We will look at it. Is based on lighting the flames on the towers, one after the other, and we will see how. And I believe that this calls us to create a network of fire, which is even beyond, even deeper perhaps, than a network of light. Obviously, it's the same things, because light and fire are of the same essence, but probably it's time to dare to think of a network of fire.
Okay.
And let's start with our ritual.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. That was beautiful, really beautiful. Thank you so much. So let's now move into our visualization. Let's come together as a group soul, focalizing the light within ourselves, within the group life. And now we project a line of lighted energy towards the highest center of spiritual will, the spiritual higher center Shambhala, where the will of God is known. We sound together the affirmation of the will. In the center of the will of God, I stand. Naught shall deflect my will from His. I implement that will by love. I turn towards the field of service. I, the triangle divine, work out that will within the square and serve my fellow men. Now visualize a triangle of light between yourself and two other partners. Visualize the triangle in which you are working as an essential part of the Radiant Worldwide Triangles Network. Now, hold the consciousness immersed within the light of the group soul, the heart of love which underlies and infuses the network. Now lift the consciousness to the world teacher, who stands as the heart of love at the center of the spiritual hierarchy and also at the heart of each triangle. Visualize the energies of love, light, and goodwill circulating in and around the triangle's network. Visualize these energies unifying and eliminating all divisions within humanity, healing and transforming human consciousness, and establishing right human relationships. Sound the mantra of unification. The souls of all are one, and I am one with them. I seek to love, not hate. I seek to serve and not exact due service. I seek to heal, not hurt. Let pain bring due reward of light and love. Let the soul control the outer form and life and all events, and bring to light the love that underlies the happenings of the time. Let vision come and insight. Let the future stand revealed. Let inner union demonstrate and outer cleavages be gone. Let love prevail. Let all people love. Visualize the whole planet alight with triangles. See new triangles being formed everywhere. Prior to sounding the great invocation, let's pause to consider the work that's done by the words as they're poured out. And as we repeat each stanza, let's visualize the network acting as a link between the world of spiritual realities and humanity, as a channel through which light and love and divine purpose may flow into human consciousness. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into human minds. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into human hearts. May the coming one return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide all little human wills, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Thank you, everyone. And now, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. So you're looking now at the aula, the Hall of Culture at the Community of Living Ethics. And before Marina shares a thought about cornerstones and pillars and seeds from the conference itself, I would like to say that the Community of Living Ethics and the Italian Agni Yoga Society created a field of possibility within the international community that was truly a beautiful and powerful demonstration of a capacity to host an international conference while offering all of us, even if we were not directly members of those two groups, the shared responsibility, shared leadership, and deep, deep, heartfelt experience of working together. So it became a true gathering on the planet, a gathering and an expression of the international Agni Yoga community. And we'll say that the impact continues to play out around the world. Marina?
Yes. It's very difficult to take out something which can give the idea of the experience of the conference, because so much has happened and so many good reports were there and good deep experiences. But we tried to do a synthesis in the conference itself. In the last day, we took out from all the sharings a few aspects. First of all, 4 pillars or cornerstones, 4 main aspects, which were one about the development of the community of Agni Yoga. Another one was about the relationship with the cosmos, which was in the title itself of the conference, from humanity and the cosmos. And therefore the cosmos was very present. Another one was about the relationship between masculine and feminine as an important cornerstone for the new world. And another one was about more about the manifestation, the outer manifestation, the outer results of the conference. And so we will go now through, first of all, through these 4 pillars. And I begin saying something about the development of the Agni Yoga community in the world. And we know that in last century, a lot of work has been done by pioneers in the Agni Yoga. They translated the books, they printed them, they spread them in all over the world and in a lot of languages. And in this century, we have to recognize what our task is. We are in the Aquarian age, and a main task is the one to work together in a cooperation, in a close cooperation, creating a network of Agni Yoga groups with rich exchanges among them. We have also the task to heal the separation which was there inevitably in the past, because every time that something new is born, it's obvious that it's separated. Now, one group was separated from the other. Also, there weren't those instruments, those tools that we have now to connect, to easily connect, and therefore was much more difficult to really know each other, so that a good cooperation could be fulfilled. We have now to, it's like an heritage that we take from the pioneers who preceded us, and we have to go on this in this way. Another pillar, I give again the word to Dot about the cosmic. We
Okay.
dance we dance between Italy and States. We dance.
And it is a great joy, Marina. So yes, as Marina said, humanity and the cosmos. This was the essential theme of the conference. And as we know, we're one with the cosmos. And our destined striving is to manifest the purpose of cosmos. So we asked the question, what is cosmic consciousness? And in one of her letters, Helena Roerich described cosmic consciousness as the realization of one's own cosmic origin, such that the spiritual unity and the eternity of life becomes a living reality. So one of the essential components of cosmic consciousness is an awareness and understanding of the cosmic magnet, the very heart of the cosmos. And we know from Sloka in Infinity 2, 112, that each spirit that is aware of the cosmic magnet must acknowledge the responding vibration. So as we're more and more aware of the cosmic magnet, this very heart of cosmos, we do have a collective responsibility to respond to its magnetism. And the final thing I'll say about that, this pillar, this cornerstone, is how do we do that? Always through the heart. We unite our hearts across distance in the one heart. And we're the cooperators. We're the very ones we've been waiting for as this remarkable journey continues. So the next cornerstone is feminine masculine. Marina.
Yes, this is a theme which is very, very present, because all of us know how in the world many things are difficult because there is a lack of balance in the relationship between these two principles. They are called in Agni Yoga the origins, because the masculine and feminine polarities are at the deep point of origin of everything, and we find them in everything, in every manifestation, in every kingdom of nature. Now, in this epoch, we have the task to try to recreate that balance, or to create it for the first time, that balance which will allow, is the only one which will allow our planet to become a sacred planet. Because without a good connection between masculine and feminine origins, it's not possible that the consciousness of the planet is enlightened. In the beginning, at the very origin, they were divided because it was necessary so that each pole, each of them could know itself and could experience itself. And therefore, this was a necessity, a need of the evolution. But now, we are at a turning point, and we need to, first of all, to find a balance, and then to create such an interconnection that the two origins can really cooperate to give birth to the new world. The new world to be born, the new world is the sun, and to be born, it needs the fatherly principle and the motherly principle, and therefore this balance is extremely important. This is a point which in the Agni Yoga is so often highlighted, and particularly Helena Roerich also in her letters, almost at each letter, she highlights about the importance to find this balance, and the task to facilitate this is given particularly, especially to women. women because their psychic characteristics are inclusiveness. It's easier for the feminine characteristics to be compassionate, to be able to include also a large diversity, and therefore women, is up to us now. We have the task, the work, the task is given primarily to us, but obviously in cooperation with men. But we have now to be in the outpost. And I give again the word to Dot.
So the fourth pillar or cornerstone is expression. Expanding the Agni Yoga teaching into the next 100 years. And what we realized almost immediately following the conference is that the energy was just palpable, and that there was more that wanted to come forth. So this continues now with groups of us, many of us from around the world, talking about what these are. We'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. But I wonder, Marina, if you want to mention the 6 seeds before we talk about
yes.
content.
Besides the 4 pillars, there are 6 seeds. We have given this name because the seeds are like impulses, and they are really psychic seeds which can be implanted in human consciousness. And they can pour into human consciousness their qualities, their values, around which a new world can be built. And the seeds are, we will speak about them one after the other. Go on, Dot.
So, well, actually, I think you can see them on the screen as you're looking at them, and we named them in a meditation, so we anchored them. So maybe we simply name them, Marina.
Yes.
Expansion of individual consciousness. Invincible, fiery heart. Active collaboration with the cosmos. Open new ways of spreading Agni Yoga. Cooperation among Agni Yoga groups. Elevation of the feminine.
So it would be good that holding them in our heart, we nourish them in our lives, because they are the result of the work of a large group consciousness, of the consciousness of a large group, and therefore probably they are representative. They can well represent what is there as need in humanity, and therefore all of us are called to cultivate them.
So as we move on to the next slide, Marina and I spoke of what to share. The conference was deep, and it was rich, and it was so alive. It was so fiery and loving. And so what we decided to do was choose just a few highlights and share them with you. And then, as we said, we'll share a little bit about what's emerging and how you can access this information if you would like. So Marina's going to begin with a comment about sharing about the cosmic magnet.
Yes, it was really difficult to choose a few points from all the themes which were there in the conference. But Jolene Dubois brought a very interesting and very deep report about the cosmic magnet. The word cosmic magnet is specific of Agni Yoga, is in the language of Agni Yoga. And I don't want to repeat by myself what Jolene said. I took out just a few words from what she said, therefore I will repeat her words. The cosmic magnet is a contact point for us between heaven and earth. The cosmic magnet is the center of the universe. It is the heart center of our universe and the center of the Milky Way. The abode of the cosmic magnet surrounds the constellation of Orion. The well-known legend of the stone is associated with Orion. The cosmic magnet is the central core in the universe. To cultivate higher and higher levels of love, you can contact the energies of the cosmic magnet. The cosmic magnet synthesizes all principles, laws, and energies within itself. The cosmic wheel is transformed into the cosmic purpose through the action of the cosmic magnet. If we, human beings, respond to the call coming from the cosmic magnet, then we are cooperating, we are progressing, we are proceeding on our path. The regulating, the controlling, the synthesizing core lost its control over the body. And this explains a lot of what is happening in our world. Mm. But we can go back to realign, consciously realign with the cosmic magnet, to the cosmic magnet, and thus finding a new source of strength and of harmony. Mm-hmm. And rhythmically, the cosmic magnet sends its impulses to humanity, to human consciousness, so that more and more human beings are awakened to its call. Yeah. And every suffering and pain in the world are the results of friction between the cosmic magnet and the opposite of man, nation, and humanity. Age after age, the cosmic magnet releases a powerful energy, calling back the sparks that are spread in space. Mm. The cosmic magnet has for humanity a definite purpose to be accomplished within a definite time period. I highlight this purpose, a definite purpose to be accomplished in a definite time period. Eleanor Erik's energies were in tune with the rhythm of the cosmic magnet. Mm. These are just a few points. Yeah. So that for us in our group, in the group of the community, all of us, we knew theoretically about the cosmic magnet, but after the conference, it has entered the word cosmic magnet much more in our daily language. It's very present, and we promised ourselves to remember to align, also in our meditation, to align every day to its energy.
Beautiful. Yeah, so choosing these highlights, yes, the cosmic magnet just infused everything. And so another thing from Agni Yoga is direct communion. And Wendy Thompson in Sydney, Australia, took us through a meditation together. And I'd like to share from Heart, the book Heart, Sloka 206. You can understand that the ritual aspect of yoga was required in ancient times. But now, one should move forward by taking the path of direct communion with the higher world. The yoga of fire leads the aspirant on this shortest path without abandonment of life. So during the conference, when Wendy led us in a meditation, on heart communion, she invited us in an experiential way within the group heart to identify with the cosmic magnet and the fire of space, and to open to impressions for the amelioration of earthly conditions, as this is the level of cosmic consciousness from which real changes to conditions on earth will take place. So that was a powerful experience, Marina, as it took us beyond words to direct communion through the heart with the cosmos. And throughout the 4 days, as Marina has shared, we had many experiences of the fire of love, the fiery group heart, direct communion. It was a powerful demonstration and experience of group unity and group consciousness throughout the planning stages, the 4 days of the conference, and now ongoing as we work together around the world.
I would say to add what Dot said, that our impression is that in the past, in last century, the task was the one to learn, to study, to create in our mind, to get in our mind informations about the path, about the different passages. Now, in the epoch of the seventh ray, it's time to experience all what we have studied. And the possibility to experience it together, many people together, is really powerful. Therefore, for us, it was important that we together live moments of real experience, and the moment of direct communion was one of real experience.
Yeah.
And now I will say something about, taken from another report, the report of Marcia de Alexandris, who spoke about the approaching of a star, the star of the Mother of the World, and which is explained in Agni Yoga and in Elena's letters, is often named this circumstance, this approaching. And I will read a paragraph. It's time to say that we give this name, Urusvachi, to the star which will approach inarrestably to Earth. Since ancient epochs, she has been the symbol of the Mother of the World, of the epoch of the Mother of the World. And therefore this epoch has to begin when her star will be close to Earth as never before. The great epoch is just beginning, as the understanding of the spirit is connected with the Mother of the World. And Marcia explained scientifically with a lot of schemes this process of approaching. I will not repeat this. I'm also not able to repeat it, but it has remained deeply in our hearts, the idea that a new star is coming closer to Earth, and when the closer it will be, and the main and more probably also distraction or disorders will be there, because it's like a newborn inside the family of the solar system, and therefore when a child is a newborn in a family, we know what it causes, and a newborn star, a new approaching star, will cause a lot of changes. And we are probably living now the effects of it, but knowing that all of what we are going through also as problems, as difficulties, depends also on the approaching of a new star, the star of the Mother of the World, is really heartening. It's heartening. And we can witness this approaching, this process of approaching, and it's an honor to be alive in this epoch.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, a great joy. So we have one more highlight that we'd like to share. And Kathy, I'm aware of the time. I know we want to do a global silent minute right at the top of the hour.
Yes.
So, and then we have just two things to share after I say one more thing. Okay?
That's
okay, thank you. And Fiore, maybe if you would put the community's website link in the chat, that would be wonderful. So we've also wanted to mention science and spirituality. And that was a powerful highlight as a few speakers addressed that. And with that thread through the lens of Agni Yoga, it provided a powerful affirmation of our understanding and our collaboration as we cross this threshold into the next 100 years. And of course, the Roerich family was quite involved in numerous research projects and experiments that brought together science and spirituality. So one of the speakers, Minza from Geneva, spoke of the electric universe, a most informative and inspiring presentation as humanity's consciousness expands and science and spirituality come together in our understanding, just as we have come to understand spirit and matter as varying frequencies of the one. So Marina, I wonder, with just 3 minutes, do you want to make a comment and then we'll talk about the
I just want to say that that it's possible to get all the recordings of the whole conference. All of them are on the website, and Kathy has the link of the website.
Yeah, it's been posted already.
In the chat.
Yeah, it's posted.
But it's very simple, finding the website of the community, and there you will find the possibility to get all the recordings. Because many people are still asking, many people are registering now to get the recordings.
And in terms of the projects, we had mentioned expressions earlier, we're finding this ongoing ripple effect, if you will. And two of the key projects that seem to there's a call for it. One is about focalizing reading and study groups. And there have been numerous requests regarding how to get involved in an Agni Yoga reading group or study group, or how to learn more. And so there's a discussion going on among a number of us now regarding how that happens in a larger sense, as we all are so connected now around the world. So, and we'll talk about the website after we are in a global silent minute together with so many others around the world. So let us just take a moment, take a deep breath as we unite our hearts across distance. And another moment to invite all those on the other side of the veil who assist us in every moment as we invoke that assistance, that cooperation for global cooperation, peace, and freedom. We'll sound a Tibetan singing bowl at the top of the hour, and then 1 minute later you will hear it again. Silence as action. The power of silence is greater than we know. Grazie. So the other thing we wanted to mention is that, and Marina, maybe you want to, well, you'll also speak for a moment to the gift economy, but let me just say there's a website idea that is being put forth that many of us are deeply reflecting about and discussing. What if there was an Agni Yoga website for the international community that would feature the 24th of every month? That is a special day each month in Agni Yoga community, and also where groups would have a collaboration, etc. So those are the two main things: the study reading group, focalizer idea, and the websites. The website. Yes. Marina?
And I will briefly tell about an experiment that we wanted to do, we choose to do during the conference. In the shifting from the physical conference to the online conference, we thought that would have been good that as many people as possible could participate. Also those people who could not afford to come physically in the online had the opportunity to be there. And so we didn't want that the price of the conference would have been an obstacle for anybody. And we decided to start to give birth to an experiment which we called a gift economy. It's about the fact that each person was invited to choose, freely choose what they wanted to donate. And it seems to be not such an important change, but actually is extremely important because it's like not depending of the outer circumstances, even to a price which is fixed by someone else, but depending only on our inner contact and feeling in ourselves what the value is that we give to the participation according with our possibilities. And was extremely successful, the experiment, even if in the beginning we ran a risk, we were conscious because we never did something like this, and we were aware of the quite high costs of the conference because there was a lot of translation, professional translation. And but the result was very good, because so many people donated, and it was really according with own heart. And this has contributed to create in the field of the conference an atmosphere of heart. This was also a contribution because it started from a registration done according with own heart. And so as we received more than what we needed to cover the costs, we wanted to go on, we decided to go on with experiment, with an experiment of circular economy, circulatory economy. Yes. And so we launched a call to Agni Yoga groups who want to create something for the spreading, for the development of Agni Yoga in the world, to present to us, to introduce to us their projects. And among these projects, we will choose a couple of them, and we will distribute to them 4,000 euros. And so it's like what we got from the conference, what we could get. Part of it is now going around nourishing other groups, the activity of other groups. And this is also an intent really so that groups learn how to best we can support each other. Because if we begin doing it and a good circulation will be there, probably no one group will be missing something, will need something, and all of us in a future, obviously it will take time, but we have to imagine a future where all the groups can get all what they need to perform their spiritual activity.
Yeah, thank you. Grazie, Marina, for articulating that so beautifully. And the beauty of the generosity of spirit, of the loving trust among all of us, just makes the heart sing. So thank you, Kathy, and thank you, Triangles, for affording this opportunity to share so fully.
Yes, well,
Thank you.
We all appreciate it very much. We could open it up to for a few minutes. Anybody has a burning comment or question to pose, or write in the chat if you'd like to pose it through. We can unmute your microphone by clicking on your name in the participants box, or you can post comments in the chat box. There's many thank yous there, as you can all see. There's a comment here from Sandra. Did you want to read those, Dot? Do you see
No,
that
go
one?
ahead. I have Matthew's. I'm ready to read Matthew's.
Okay.
You read Sandra's.
I think the synthesis is Agni Yoga is being in conscience. We choose to be the soul and live as soul. We do not practice the living ethic. We are the living ethic. The temple is built by human hands and human feet.
Yeah, which is the Rourke painting on the screen as well. Thank you, Sandra. And Matthew says, this is from the very first book written, Leaves of Moria's Garden, stanza 15. Strengthen the awareness of our presence in your life. Invoke our power for your deeds. Thank you.
Beautiful. Here's a hand raise from Joshua. It's, let's see. Hi, Joshua.
Hey, Dot, when you were talking about the website, it was getting cut off and it was not really able to be understood. What you were starting to say something about the 24th of the month. You might want to restate that because people probably didn't hear it.
Oh, bless you for that, Joshua. So Marina, do you want to share about the 24th and the possibility of this web?
Yes, the idea of the 24th started from friend and co-worker in Agni Yoga from Russia. The idea to dedicate that day of the 24th of each month to the master, because the master himself gave a message to the Röriks to celebrate the 24th of March every year as his own day, a day in which we have to plant new projects, renew our commitment in the name of the master. And somewhere in the books or in the lecture, I don't remember where, there is an invitation to, in any case, to point out every 24th. It's like the number 24th is extremely important of Agni Yoga. It's 2 by 12 is 2 dodecahedrons. And so we decided to start in March, and we are going on every month. On the 24th of each month, people, all those who ask for, receive some material, one image of Nicholas Rerich about one specific theme. We choose one theme for each month, and 2 or 3 paragraphs, and an affirmation. It's not a meditation, it's simply a sentence, a very brief affirmation. And at the same time, in all over the world, we read those paragraphs, we contemplate for a moment the image, and we repeat the affirmation. This is creating a potent wave of invocation, of presence, of closeness to the master, in this case to Master M, and we will go on doing it, and more people will join, the best will be, and therefore You are all invited to let us know, perhaps writing to Dot or to me or to the community itself, or to, because it's not connected directly with the community, but the community is one of the members, but there are other people, other groups. So one particularity of this initiative is that it doesn't start from a specific group. It starts from a few people coming from different countries and different groups from 4 continents, who decided to work together to prepare this material. And therefore it has even more value because it's even free from any specific group identity. So we gather just in the name of the master in that day.
Yeah. So it's shared here, the connection with Master on the 24th of each month is recommended in Helena Rorick's diaries. And there's a request to post the website again, Fiore, if you will. Thank you, before we close. And back to you, Kathy, unless there's anything further.
Well, thank you again, both of you. You've really brought this living stream of energy of Agni Yoga to the group life, and we really appreciate it. And we will continue to offer opportunities for Agni Yoga to present, and we hope that there can be a continuation of the real harmony that has always existed between our groups.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much. So let's just close. Michael, would you post that link to the website again in the chat if you're still here? Or there you go. Thanks so much. So let's just close with a moment of silence to link up with all Triangles members and all spiritual seekers throughout the world. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dot and Marina.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy.
Grazie.
Grazie.
De nada.
Spasiba, also in Russian.
Спасибо.
Yes, yes.